Welcome to Snapdragon Stadium in San Diego, California, home to the Aztecs of San Diego State. Being in San Diego is never a bad thing, and it's even better when you have a matchup like this one. A Big Ten showdown coming, conference games where the results will stick with you for the rest of the season. As we'll see, the Marshall Thundering Herd taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the San Diego State Aztecs. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Marshall will kick off to get the festivities started. So much for the touchback. Here he comes. That's the kind of mistake that throws off your game plan. Come out of the end zone and you're stopped at the 8. The offense lining up for a first down play. They go to the ground. Find some running room. He'll pick up 4 out to the 12.
You know, it's so important for offenses to want to keep third downs manageable. The way you do that is by having success like that, running the football on first down.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Leaves it with the running back. Tackled after picking up the first down.
It's hard to stop great runners. It really is. That's why you run the football consistently. You got a big offensive line, a big physical unit. You run the football like this, man, it will take a toll later. But you got to tackle this guy over and over again who has this ability to make people miss and make big plays.
Ball spotted at the 21. It's first down. The hand to the running back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
We're trying to run the ball on first down, guys, but just nothing doing up front. Their offensive line got blown up on that play. There was nowhere for that guy to go.
After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Quarterback checking off. The give to the back. Nifty run there. Pickup of 6 out to the 25.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
Motion from the offense. They'll go to the ground. And how about that alertness and that swarming D to keep him from getting the first down? They are trying to set the tone on the opening drive of the game. They could punt, pin them back deep. Instead, they'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's got him and they convert. Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the first down.
That's a great example of the receiver knowing exactly where the first down marker is. He got the depth he needed to get, so once he was able to make the catch, he already knew he had it, and now a fresh set of downs.
To the air on first down. And that pass is intercepted. Oh, he was hoping to make something out of that return, but they'll have it first down at the 39.
All right, good news, the game just got started. There's still a lot of football left to play. The bad news is, though, you've already now turned it over and handed the defense an interception. Quarterback's going to have to be more dialed in with his decision-making in this game.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. Well, the timing on that throw and on the route was just convoluted and messed up from the beginning.
And you see quarterbacks and wide receivers in the offseason always working on timing and always working on throwing on air. But when you put a defense in front of them, now things start to speed up a little bit. A lot of times you'll see these little mistakes and where it looks like just they're not on the same page all the time.
It's amazing in college football, the tight end position and how much has changed. Back in the day, you're a blocking guy, maybe you catch a flat route. Today, these guys have athleticism, and you just saw it from that dude after the catch on that last one.
He's tackled at the 9-yard line.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Caught in the backfield, it's McDaniel. He steps out of bounds, but not before he has enough to set him up first and goal.
And that's what I love about this offense. You're not going to get all of your big chunk plays in the passing game by throwing it deep down the field. You can kind of dink and dunk, and on that RPO play, they had it dialed up and set up to go to that player in the right flat. Nice job.
And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Hurd! What an impressive individual display. What speed by this quarterback.
And this defense, they were scared to death of this guy. I mean, they knew they had their hands full trying to stop him. It's one thing to do it in practice and draw it up on a board. Everybody thinks they've got a shot, but until you get out on the field, until you feel this guy's speed, you realize right away that it's going to be a long game.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll bring it out. It's Mendoza. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Guys, we're about to get another look at this San Diego State offense. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after a pick.
Do that again, and you'll be right here beside me for the rest of the game. You got to go out. You got to call your plays. And I hope this coaching staff isn't going to be afraid to throw at this drive.
Takes the handoff. It's Sutton. Finds a little bit of space. Gets 3 to the 22. The Aztecs want to crank their tempo. They're going to try to throw for it on third down. Boy, did that one have revolutions on it, but it's incomplete. This could absolutely spin this game in another direction. They're going for it inside their own 30. And the Aztecs are stopped, but not before getting it past the sticks. They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. He'll do it himself. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. He's looking to throw. Ball in the air. Intercepted. Taking it the other way. And he'll take this into the end zone, but hang on just a second. Flag down. Let's see what this is about. The Aztecs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, the give to the back. Runs through the tackle. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here.
Man, when I can run the football like that on first down and create 2nd and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. Going up top on first down. Finds his tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
This offense has a second down play. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. At the 20, he's got space. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. And the Aztecs are marching down the field. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Lets it fly. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Aztecs.
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting into rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
Still thinks he was right. The officials say he was not. The challenge is denied and the timeout is gone. Getting set for the point after.
Hey, bro, what the fuck was that, bro? What the fuck was that, bro? Come on, bro. What the fuck? What the fuck was that? That's the craziest shit I've seen.
Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected, fellas.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Quarterback on the keeper. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. Offense gets set for second down. The give to the tailback. Cross the 30 to the 35, and that's a
You didn't get that first.
Just a simple power play. Again, not sexy. Run the ball up the middle. Physicality, offensive line gets to assert themselves, run block, which they love to do. This pays dividends down the road in the fourth quarter.
These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. Third and short from the 45. We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the first half. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. Third and short from the 45. They'll try to get it through the air. Grabbed in the middle. It's McDaniel.
Well, in that down and distance, the quarterback's got to get rid of it so quickly, right? He knows the defense is going to be bearing down on him, so a nice job catching the gun snap and then turning and pivoting, getting it out of his hands quickly and accurately to pick up the first.
Trying to get behind the defense. And it's intercepted. A turnover for the defense. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Well, the defense came into this one knowing they needed to create takeaways to try to gain as much momentum as they could. Really nice interception on that play. Great job for the eyes by the defender there picking that up.
Guys, let's see what adjustments this San Diego State offense has made this time. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so if you're the offensive coordinator here, let's dial it in. Who are your best matchups and best playmakers to take advantage of this golden opportunity?
Yeah, and I'm interested to see this defense, too. Like, the momentum is clearly not in your favor. How do you get it back? How do you make a big play? Do you be more aggressive here to try to get the football back to your offense?
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. That is a costly penalty on this defense. Now they're dealing with a 2nd and 2. The give. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks.
And those physical runs take a toll. It might not be a big gain now, but down the road, 3rd, 4th quarter, late in the ball games, they tend to turn into bigger runs.
Wide out in motion. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. And he can't escape, and down he goes. 4th down, and the clock continues to dwindle away. They get right to the line of scrimmage. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. Wide receiver shows motion. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Pressure coming. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. And they can't connect. A costly turnover on downs.
Man, first half being that aggressive on your side of the field, that's a different world. Like, you live in the analytics world, and I know people say go for it more often. I don't see the point in going for it on that one early in the game in that situation.
Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. The offense burns his 3rd and final timeout of the half. 2nd down now after the sack. He's looking to throw. Unleashes it. He makes the catch.
And you see so many smart wide receivers, so many smart tight ends nowadays that they know where the holes in those zones are, and they work with their quarterback, and they find them, and they sit down in them and make big plays. It's tough to sit back in zone against such smart players nowadays.
Oh my
He
God.
just throws it away, and I think the flag's going to be coming in. There it is. And here on 2nd down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. He'll have to generate power and some accuracy, a 50-yarder from the left hash. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. He'll have to generate power and some accuracy, a 50-yarder from the left hash. He boomed it through, a 50-yard field goal showing off that powerful leg.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. They'll throw it on 1st down. He's going for a big play downfield. Incomplete. He took a shot on the final play of the quarter and couldn't quite find his man. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors at our halftime update. I guess they're trying to send a message to start this 2nd half, lined up for an onside kick. They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. The offense set for a 1st down play. Handoff to the lone back. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
This running back loves running into the teeth of the defense. In between the tackles, he keeps a low pad level, and he's got some speed.
They'll try the run. And into the end zone. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage.
Should have been cut up.
He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. Now the offense tries to punch it in on 2nd and goal. They've got him looking to run, but they're going to throw it. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble.
Another incompletion, and I've said that a lot, and these teams are just struggling. I mean, the offense just doesn't know what to do. Nothing's working. Ground game, throw game. It's kind of been a rock fight on both sides.
They were all over him. Nowhere to go as that 3rd down play turned into a disaster. This is a really big play for both teams. 4th and goal from the 2. They'll go to the air. He wants it all.
Good.
And it'll be intercepted in the end zone. And he's brought down after the pick, but not before putting his offense in business.
Tell you what, defensive players don't always see where the ball is. They see the receiver and they get to chase him. A really good job seeing where the receiver is, going and making an interception, making a big play, getting the ball back to your offense.
The Aztecs offense ready to go back to work. The sledding has been tough. Scores have been at a premium, Jesse, and every possession seems like it could switch the momentum of the game.
Yeah, Reese, for this offense, just feels like they just haven't been as physical. For this offensive coordinator, David, he's having to go deep into the playbook just to try to generate a first down.
Well, and the good thing is there's not a ton of game.
Yeah, Tim. What's up, Tim?
But if you can find that one thing get that one positive play, and then maybe you get those juices going, and something can start to build.
And picking up the first down will be nice here, but also important, get some cushion for the punt team. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air.
It's coming.
Grabbed in the backfield, it's Brown. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. The Aztecs line up to punt it away. The punters have had the day off up to this point, first one of the game. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Marshall offense makes its way back onto the field. And in a low-scoring game like this one, David, every possession is magnified.
And I think more than anything, it just gets frustrating. And you got to put that behind you. You got to see what this defense has been doing to be so successful. Caller, now use it against him.
Yeah, David, I think for a play caller, this is tough, right? It's like you have to have the perfect play on just to get a first down. In these types of games, I think you're just trying to get guys out in space, see if a dude can break a tackle. Maybe that generates an explosive play, and it breaks this trend.
And they try to sneak the draw play in there and try to show pass right away, get it to the running back defense. Not in the slightest. Nice job getting upfield, getting to the running back, getting him on the ground.
They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here.
What's up, boy?
Throwing right. Got his man downfield. That is exactly what you're looking for when you
Best tight end in the nation.
plays. The defense
Boy, Cole.
able to make the stop.
That is going to drive this defensive coordinator nuts. A lot of DCs,
Wow.
they focus
Let's
a
heat up.
ton of energy on how their unit performs on 3rd down and in the red zone. If this defense gives up a couple more 3rd down conversions like that, they're going to be in for a
Hey.
Just a quick rhythm throw.
Hey,
Really
I'm
good
trying to
use
tell
of the
you,
tight end.
85.
Yeah, good use of the
I'm
big
tell you.
play. I mean, go through your progressions real quick.
85.
You can't find
I'm
anything,
tell you.
get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
Let's get one right here.
San Diego State, 7.
Second down here as they go back to work after the break. Defensive coordinator showing heat before the snap. Got some
Drop me.
into the goal line.
Come on, bro.
Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Marshall! Man, did he show some hops for that one.
Some serious vertical right there. I tell you what, everybody in front of you, hey, I'll go by air if I need to. Good job getting in the air, getting the touchdown.
And the extra point extends the lead to double figures at 10. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
San Diego State, 7.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. San Diego State takes over as the offense is ready to go to work. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, and
He's looking deep.
That's Moten.
And that'll be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up.
And this guy has been so important to this defense, the way he plays on the back end. Top 10 in the nation in interceptions. He just has a feel and reads the quarterback's eyes. He almost picked that last one up.
Right back up top on 2nd and 10. Got a wide open receiver. And he's out of bounds, but not before a good, sizable pickup, and that has been a rare sight in this one. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Got it in the middle. It's James. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch.
Well, down 2 possessions. Good news is you get the completion. Bad news, though, did not get out of bounds.
Come on, Mike Green.
Saving the clock. That is at a premium for this offense.
Somebody.
Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. On 2nd down, they'll take to the air. Throws for the tight end.
I need that. Get him forward.
Loose by the hit.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. They're trying to get to it.
Boy.
The freshman able to get home with the sack. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down.
Again.
Trying to escape and get it himself. He's not going to get there. Stop
So
short on 4th down.
Hey, you needed points. You wanted points back.
Who do you think you are back there, Mike Vick or something? What is
Get their
it?
4-minute offense now. I got to start preserving that clock, using my timeouts, try to get a stop, and get this ball back to my offense.
He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Coming after.
I'm tweaking. Dang.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
Well, he didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete.
The give and tick, 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 tick. At midfield, he's got room. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again.
Oh my God.
Backfield, he'll lose a couple.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. And they try the middle of this stout defense, and they rise to the challenge. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. It's 3rd down now. They ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Chapman. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. Marshall back at it with another 1st and 10. They'll throw it from the red zone. Quick strike complete. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Thundering Herd. Hauled it in and just kept right on running to the hallelujah land. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3.
And, you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great college football matchup. Charlotte is in front. They've controlled the line of scrimmage to this point, but they still have some work to do to put this in the win column. They're up by a field goal over Louisville. We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Guys, we're about to get another look at this San Diego State offense. This offense has pretty much been stuck in the mud the entire game. It's been a frustrating performance, Jesse.
Yeah, and listen, you can't be hanging your head just yet. This game's not over. This coaching staff is still evaluating their players. So if you're on the field right now, you've got to finish this game. You've got to try to prove something to them.
Well, the game is over, to be clear. They're not coming back. But I hear what you're saying. Keep fighting. Keep showing your coaches it matters. And maybe find something positive here late that you can build on for the weeks to come.
After the incompletion, back to the passing game. He's going up top here late in the game. And it slipped through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. They play that screen nicely. He tried to find his way to the marker, but it'll be 4th down. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. On 4th down, trying to find his man. They got him. It's a sack, and what a stop for this defense to turn it over on downs.
I think after failing on the 4th down, guys, you look at the scoreboard, you look at how much time is left. I think they're going to lose this football game. This coaching staff is going to have to dig deep and try to find ways to get this team better next time they take the field.
The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Line gets set, 1st down. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. The sure hands, it's Turner.
And that's why this running back's a big weapon here, right? Because not only can he run the ball, but he can catch it too. Even running flat routes when you know the ball's going to be in the air a long way, he can adjust to it, make something good happen after the catch. And quite honestly, they need him because they've thrown a couple of picks now in this game. They've got to find a way to get this guy more involved.
He's got it on the right. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Hurd! And the stomping has commenced. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Guys, let's see what adjustments this San Diego State offense has made this time. At this point, it really hasn't been your best day. Just try to find something to build on here at the end. Looking for a huge play. A sensational grab down the field there as they try to at least put a positive spin on the end of this game. And the Aztecs are in the hurry up. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. Throws to the wideout. And the pass is intercepted. Going the other way, and he's got room. He's inside the 40. At the 20.
Big time.
And with the interception, he'll take it all the way back. Touchdown, Marshall. They push out that lead a bit and draw much closer to a win here in Week 9.
Dude, you didn't think it could get any worse, right? You thought this game's over as it is anyways. Offense still throwing the football, still trying to make plays, and the defense just continues to pour it on. Gets the pick.
We got some bad L's on our record, man.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. After this, it'll be a wrap. Oops, someone moved a little bit early. Offense going to pick up a 5-yard penalty. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. First down here for the offense. The snap sets up to throw. The pass is incomplete, and 1 second is left.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game.
He's back to throw on second down. He wants a big play here late. And the pass falls to the ground, and the ball game is over. Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all 3 phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it. Forget the close games, forget the heartbreakers, this play could decide it. Just frying pan meat face, ball game over.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports.